Hello everybody, this is Dr. Jeff from the Joint Chiropractically. I have a very special guest. He's not a guest, but he's becoming a permanent fixture of the furniture here, Mr. Alex Oxford, who is a Spinopractic massage therapist. I've been in chiropractic for over 22 years now, and I've utilized massage as part of my care on and off throughout the years. And I can honestly say I found what I perceive to be the greatest form of massage. And Alex is the man who does it in the office, and we get to see some pretty incredible results. So, Alex, what we want to do is for everybody, explain to them what the massage is that you do. We refer to it as Spinopractic massage.
Yes,
okay, so if you can just explain what you do.
Yeah, absolutely. So what Spinopractic massage is understanding what your muscles are doing in regards to protecting the spine. So the first thing that muscles do is protect the spine from the stresses that it's exposed to on a day-to-day basis. So we check for where your muscles have built up those pressures and help relieve those pressures. Secondly, if your posture is not well, and with today's world, we're sitting always on a day-to-day basis, we're hunching our shoulders in, and also with our phones, we're always looking down, so our postures get compromised, and muscles are always pulling to try and correct that posture. So where the muscles are finding it hard to do that, that's where we come along and press in the same direction that muscle's working, so to give that muscle a hand to correct the posture. And the third thing is that when there's an instability in the spine, and in a chiropractic office, we've got specialists such as Jeff that are looking for subluxations. So when that happens, the body's already trying to correct it, and the way it utilizes its muscles to do that. So it works very synergistically in regards to we're looking for where your muscles are working hard to already correct that, and just press, just gentle pressure into the muscle in the same direction that muscle is working. So it actually works hand in hand with chiropractic.
Super.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see so much of this today, don't we? In our just day-to-day lifestyle.
Yes.
And sitting in front of the computer is dreadful. Okay, so you explained Spinopractic, how it works.
Yes.
Anything else you want to elaborate on that?
So in regards to how it works, obviously the specialized service is the direction in which the muscles are working. So the thing is, the last thing you want to do when the muscle's tightening up to try and correct your spine, the last thing you want to do is just loosen up that muscle.
Right.
It's very similar to if the bridge is suspended with cables and one cable is tight, you don't want to loosen the cable.
Right. Right.
It's the same thing, if your posture's, for example, leaning towards one side and this side here is trying to pull you this way, by trying to loosen this up, you're actually compromising.
Yeah.
So it's about helping that muscle, and once that muscle achieves its objective, then it just loosens off. So you're not trying to do something that the body doesn't want.
It's a little counterintuitive, perhaps, isn't it?
Yes.
Right? Tight muscle that's loosened
Yes.
up, but
Yes.
that's not really fixing the problem. Okay.
Yeah. A lot of people get confused with knotted muscles, which is very different to a tight muscle. Because
Right.
when a muscle's knotted up, it can actually be pulling on the structure because it's shortened the muscle pretty much like a string or like a rope that's got a knot in it. It shortens the rope.
Yeah.
So by helping that muscle or unknot the muscle, we can help the length of the muscle become optimized.
Right. Excellent.
Yeah.
Supporting the spine properly.
Correct.
Excellent. Okay. What can people expect?
Well, because we go right to the heart of where the muscle's working at its hardest, but there's no, I like to say, there's no fluffing around. Okay, so we're not here to just give you something nice. Okay, it's purely results based. So we're going right to the heart. So yes, do expect a little bit of pain, because as we're working with the soft tissue, you're actually going to be feeling that. But a lot of the times, what people do say is that yes, it's sore, but it's sore where it needs to be. Like I always wanted someone to get into that spot.
Gotcha.
That's usually the feedback that we get. So yeah, that's what to expect.
Okay.
And afterwards, because we're dealing with soft tissue, very much similarly to when we do a gym workout for the first time, it can be a little bit sore, afterwards. So do expect a little bit of soreness because anything when you're working with soft tissue and you're stimulating soft tissue, it can be a little bit sore afterwards. So yes.
Listen, there's a belief that we should feel better instantly after what I do, after what you do, and that's simply just not always the case. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes we hurt a bit more, and we perhaps should because our body is adapting.
Yeah.
Okay. How often? How often does someone need to see you?
Yeah, that's a great question. Now, because what we do isn't a cookie cutter program, it's all about how the body individually responds. And that's a really important thing to understand, that everyone responds differently. So now I check the person the first time, then that second time we check them again just to see how their bodies have responded, and from that I can give a suggestion in regards to whether it's a weekly thing to begin with, and then eventually as the body's responding better and better, the person can actually spread those appointments out as they go. But it's all about that individual response. That's the most important thing about what we do. It's how their body individually responds, not how it should respond.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, and we're all different. We're all going to respond different, for sure. Okay. All right, how do people, now Alex is in this office. He's right now here only on the Monday afternoons.
Yep.
Hopefully Friday mornings in the near future. You're also located where?
Yes, so I'm also at another chiropractic centre down at Cooperoo, and also we have an office on the north side at Windsor.
Yes.
Yes, and probably the best email, I guess, if you want to go, if you're not from Cleveland area, is pfmgenesis@gmail.com.
Yep.
And Genesis meaning Genesis Gym
Gotcha.
at Windsor.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to have his contact details below this video here in the blog. So all you folks out there, I'd encourage you to give Alex a try. He does his first workup on you and first massage complimentary so that you can experience it. He's going to explain the benefits for you and what needs to be done at that stage.
Yep.
But Alex, thank you. Thank you for being part of our team here. We love having you here. And come on in and give it a try. This is Dr. Jeff from the Joint Chiropractically. Have an awesome day.